slime and I bang it up. We banging a window. It's red and we pour it up. My diamonds, they glowing up. She waiting, she wanna fuck. Be patient, I'm counting up.
Alright, what is up guys, Michael with RV Stuff back here once again, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new website. We're going to be taking a look at the Off-White Blazers from them, the Off-White Blazers Studio Mids. That's the official name of it. But yeah, so if you're new to the channel though guys, subscribe, drop a like on the video, and last but not least, remember to turn on your notifications. But with that being said, let's just get right into it. So this is a new website. You saw probably a video from StrongTube, Chills, if you watch them, and maybe a couple other reviewers doing reviews on them. And yeah, so I decided to cop these shoes off them, see what they're like, see what the quality's like, and I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty pleased. There's some things that I'll go over, but for the most part, I'm pretty pleased. So anyways, without further ado, let's just get into the information. Shipping was about a week. They didn't double box. As you'll see, the box is kind of beat up. They didn't double box it. Well, technically they did, because it was a box and then the actual shoe box was inside of it, but they didn't bubble wrap it or anything, so box kind of got damaged a little bit. But I mean, hey, if you don't care about the box, it's not really a problem. Also, you can hit them up and actually ask for them to bubble wrap your stuff before they send it to you, and they'll probably do it without a problem. So try doing that if you're really worried about your box. But beyond that, you know, everything else pretty much came straight. So shoes came in 2 plastic bags, and the presentation was honestly pretty good. But I'm just gonna go over their information before I talk any more about them. So the website is kicksnuts.cn. So that's the website right there. And then their Skype is kicksnuts.cn. Their email is service@kicksnuts.cn. And then their WhatsApp is +861301574335 right there. So just pause that, take a look. And their Instagram, last but not least, is kicksnuts.cn. So hit them up on any of those if you have any questions before you purchase your shoes. I recommend WhatsApp. They're really responsive on it, but I'm pretty sure they'll reply if you hit them up on Instagram or something else. But yeah, so that's all their information, guys. And you know, I just wanted to get that out of the way so I didn't get questions, you know, because trying to answer all of them. What, you know, these go true to size. I got 11s because that's their max size. I took the insole out. At first they were really tight and uncomfortable, especially around here, but I took the insole out and they fit pretty good. I'd rather them, they're pretty snug like at the front. That's the only issue still. But let's see how it is when I actually wear them with socks. I'm pretty sure they'll fit. If not, I'll just, you know, sell them to a friend or give them to a friend, but pretty sure they'll fit. This since the Off-White collection came out, was one of the most look forward to shoes in my opinion, like to me, but I was never able to find my size, so I just ended up copying a pair of 11s. Finally said fuck it, jumped the gun, got a pair of 11s, and pretty happy with how they came out. I'll go over whatever I found wrong with them, but actually nitpick, because always remember guys, with Kicksnuts especially, ask for QC pics. They'll send it to you without a question. No questions asked. They'll send you QC pics of your actual shoe, not someone else's, your shoe. And if there's a problem with it, they'll send it back. For example, my first pair of these, there's a stain on it. They didn't even bother to send me QC pics. They just told me straight up, there's a stain on it, we're sending it back, we're getting a new pair for you. So customer service like that is really what you want. And you know, there's a little bit of a delay to get them actually shipped because of the Chinese Labor Day, but after they actually shipped, they got here pretty quick, in like a week. But you know, you can't really complain, honestly. They have great customer service. I'm actually like a bit less hyped for my pair because there's a little bit more stuff wrong with it than there is on StrongTube's and Chills. Chills had a good pair of Vapor Max from them. StrongTube had a pair of Bread Toes. They both came flawless, really nice kicks. But I'll go over what's wrong with these. Still gonna wear them. These are actually gonna be my beaters for sure. I love the way these look dirty. But there's a quick look at them before I actually get into them. It's gonna go over the box. You see how the top says Nike swoosh, like it should. The box is pretty on point, besides being, you know, crushed up, obviously. Let's try to angle this lighting a little bit better. Besides being crushed up, it's pretty on point. But of course, on the side you do have this. You do have the size, the name of the shoe, Nike Blazer Studio Mid, the 10, obviously your size, sail white muslin, I don't know how you pronounce that. Suggested retail 130 USD, which is actually, if you got them for retail, is a really great price for a Off-White collab, not gonna lie. So there's that. Of course, you do have the Off-White collaboration with Shoebox, collaboration with Nike Shoebox, blah 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 blah. And yeah, on the bottom you just have this over 90% recycled material. Wow. You know, some Nike branding, and then box made in China. Opening it up, of course I did take the insoles out, so oh no, there's like a little bit of glue, so stuff sticking to the insole, but there's a good look at the insole though. So it says the 10 right there. Insole is pretty on point, not gonna lie. It has all the texture right here, so no problem with the insole. But of course, if you guys are trying to squeeze into a shoe that's smaller than your regular size, I recommend always taking the insole out and lacing them a little more loosely like I did, because that will help you squeeze into them more comfortably, especially with the insole, because look at how much more that adds to, you know, a shoe. So you're stepping on pretty much a platform when you wear a shoe with an insole. So take those out if you can't fit them. But you can see the inside of the box is a reverse Nike box, got the like quality control sticker right there, so that's dope, on point. So white laces came in them, took them out for black ones, and then of course you do get a green pair right here with black writing. The text on these shoelaces are immaculate, pristine, just like my Off-White Jordan ones that I reviewed the other day, like yesterday. So text on these are gonna stick, they're not gonna rub off, really on point. One more thing, the only thing that I wasn't really happy with is the fact that the actual zip tie was missing. There's no zip tie in here, which I'm not really bummed out about. Wasn't gonna wear them with these shoes, but it does take away from you know, obviously the experience of an Off-White shoe. So did feel the need to point that out, but you get this Off-White paper obviously. Beyond that, there's not really too much else. So it's just the laces, obviously the insoles come in the shoe, so yeah. But yeah, so got some extra codes on the side of the box, whatever, throw that to the side. And let's actually get into the shoe. One of these shoes came with the tag, the other one didn't. Don't know if both of them are supposed to come with this, but got the made in China tag. I will say this feels a little bit flimsier than the regular ones do. Might be because it was just bent up though. But let's just go over the size tag before I, you know, go any further. There's a good look at that. So yeah, so there's a good look at the size tag in there. You can see the inside cross stitched. Kind of looks ugly when you're wearing them without an insole, but I mean, who really cares? Not like you're gonna be looking on the inside of the shoe. You are gonna see the outside of the shoe, not the inside. But yeah, so here's a good look at them. One thing I do want to mention before I get into anything is the flaws. Let's just go over the flaws quickly, because overall the shoe is a really beautiful shoe. So despite, you know, there being flaws, the back, you know, the back's not really bad. You can see the leather cuts right here are a bit uneven. Like this one on the right is a little bit lower than the one on the left. But beyond that, the shoe feels really good. You got this rubber swoosh right here. It's the same material as this, which is really dope. Comparing this to pictures online, I think the shape is a little bit off. But the actual foam itself, the foam could be a little bit thicker here too. I think. I'm not 100%, but I think. Because I showed the QC pics to a friend and he said these are a little bit off in that sense. So apparently this guy was trying to say like the suede could be different, but hell no. He was trying to show me a picture like comparing a pair that was worn to like these. Obviously it's gonna look different and the suede's gonna be stained, but this is clean patch, got the Nike on the back, heat printed into there. You got this stuff right here. It's kind of like a resin material. It's kind of weird, like look at that, it's like all fluffy and shit. But the stuff on the back kind of has like a code here, and then it says what sizes this material is used for. So this one is supposed to be for 11 and 11.5. You got the orange little tab right here. Feels good. It's kind of like a little leather piece. If you guys can see a texture on that, there we go. You definitely can now. You got this ripstop material, which is really good. Feels good. See 2 stitches right there. And the overall craftsmanship and like build quality of the shoe is amazing. Like there's really no complaints in that sense. But yeah, so that's pretty much the only flaw that I did find, and I did see it on the QC pic. So if I really wanted to, well, like I can't really change out for another shoe with a different shape. But for example, this is the next flaw I'm gonna point out. It's kind of hard to show, to be honest, but you can see that if I'm holding a shoe straight, that stitch is not straight. It's kind of going slanted down like this way. If you guys can see that stitch. So that's on the, this is the right shoe. I'm showing you it as a left, but this is the right. So you can see that. And then if I go on this pair, you can see that the stitch is actually going straight, like across in there. So that's the other flaw I found. No biggie though, it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, besides that, these shoes are actually really great quality. Flawless pair. Kicksnuts is actually a new site, so we're all trying to cop from and see what the quality is like for you guys, and see if it's actually worth purchasing from them. And based off of these shoes, there's a bunch of other sites you can buy from, but I'd say you can definitely choose this site as well as one of your options, because the shoes seem to be good quality. So, and the customer service is really great as well. So you see a stitch in there on the ripstop. Got that suede hit there. The stitching's on point as well. The text is actually immaculate compared to what I compared online. The C should be right here. The way it's placed, it just looks perfect. So that text is nailed. See on the other shoe. Sorry if I'm sniffling a little bit. My nose is kind of drippy for whatever reason, but yeah. So you can check that out right there. And yeah, man, overall a really great quality pair of shoes. Definitely happy with these. So looking forward to copying maybe some more shoes from them, seeing what they're like for you guys. And you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is a pair of Off-White Studio Mids from Off-White Studio Mid Blazers from kicksnuts.cn. Again, hit them up. Their information, some of their information might be in the description as well, but if not, this is all here for you guys. So check them out, see what you guys think. Their site is relatively new, so keep that in mind when you're looking at it. So there might be some bugs on their actual website itself, but beyond that, I think that's pretty much it. The rubber on this feels good. There's the bottom of the sole as well. The rubber is nice and soft here. You can see it shouldn't be crazy hard. It should be nice and soft. But yeah, so overall, oh yeah, I also forgot to mention the Nike Air, or just the Nike on the tongue right there.
Purchase this track today.
You got the red stitching placed where it should be, so you can see stitching's on point. Got the exposed foam. But yeah, guys, so let me throw them on feet, show you guys what they actually look like on me, and then that will be the end of the video. So let's get it. All right, guys, so here's how they look on feet. You can just check them out. I'm just wearing a pair of regular black denim. Nothing special. They fit all right. Obviously, I'm size 13 regularly. Sometimes I can fit into 12. Most of the times I can fit into 12, as long as I'm not wearing the shoe all day with an insole in it. But you know, you gotta sacrifice sometimes, man. You gotta squeeze into some shoes that aren't your size sometimes, for real. But you can check it out right there. Really clean on feet, and without the insole in them, they actually fit pretty well. So definitely happy with these. Again, kicksnuts.cn, new site, check them out, guys. But yeah, with all that being said, I think this is gonna be the end of the review, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on your notifications. But that is pretty much it. So hopefully you have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Peace.